Hey, what's up, my friends? We are back on the bike. We are here at Hensley Lake today, riding with Andy, Schedule Line crew. What's going on, Andy? Tell me about it today.
It's a good day. We came out early. Cork today is having a beginner clinic, so they're out there kind of showing some skills to some new riders. And we hung around for a little while, did an advanced ride, then we split off and do some of our own things. But you're coming out to Hensley, get out here early because it's been hot. Trying to avoid some of the smoke that's at the higher elevations as well too. But it's a beautiful day. It's about 9:30 right now, so the earlier you get out here, the better it is.
Tell me about all these past months. What have you been doing? What kind of riding you been doing?
So for the most part, trying to peak, so lift assisted downhill. So we get a little spoiled with the lift assist and don't get as much climbing as we'd like, but we definitely get to hone our skills when it comes to downhill and going fast. We have a great time with the Sketchy Lines crew and Cork, going out there and barbecuing for lunch and hanging out with friends, helping new riders out, and then just kind of hanging out. So it's a good time every weekend. But that's what we've been doing pretty much all summer.
For the people that never visit China Peak, I know a lot of people, they grow up in Fresno, born in Fresno, and they don't even know that China Peak exists. What do you can say about it? Like somebody this completely new, what do you will tell them?
So, I mean, there's a trail for everybody up there. They have anything from easy green trails to more advanced black diamond. And actually, I have a pro line, which is a double black diamond, which I never ride, but they have some trails for everybody up there. So even if you're a newer rider, don't be afraid to go. It's a great, again, we go up there, we try to hone our skills depending on what skill level we're at. But even beginners can go up there and learn how to ride on looser terrain, more rocks, just kind of put you in a different situation so you can kind of learn how to ride in different areas and how to get your body into different positions depending on what kind of trails you're going on. If you're going on steep stuff or flat stuff, learning how to go over logs and stuff like that. So you can save some of your energy by taking the lifts up, but at the same time, you're still progressing because you're learning the downhill skills. So I would say if you're new, never been to China Peak, check it out, because I mean, it's definitely, kind of like a hidden gem. I think I've said that before here in the Central Valley. We don't have like the jump lines like you have like a Snow Summit down south or like North Star up north or any of those, but it's definitely some technical, Northern Sierra terrain. So I would definitely recommend it.
In my opinion, I feel like China Peak will prepare you to ride any other park in California or whatever you're gonna go ride, like more how do I say, advanced bike parks, like with the, like I say, line jumps and all that stuff. I feel like a China Peak definitely prepared you for all that.
Yeah, absolutely. I would agree. The only thing we don't really get because of the drought, we don't get that loamy dirt that they get in the Pacific Northwest. Or when we don't have like wet roots. We do have roots that are exposed, but they're usually dry. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely if you're an advanced rider, I mean, definitely you can work on rock gardens and any types of loose scree and loose granite and stuff like that. So it's very unique, but it definitely prepares you for a lot of different terrains. I would say the only thing it's missing is maybe the loam, and we get that every so often. And then Blue Moon will get a little bit of rain up there, but that's few and far between, unfortunately.
So for the ones that you don't know, Andy is the one that pretty much started the Sketchy Line crew. I came along and we just talked about it, and we really like to ride together, so we decided to put a crew together, and we decided to invite other people, even just ride with us once in a while. That doesn't mean that you're not part of the crew. Like we like to invite everybody to enjoy, to progress. I feel like since I've been riding with them, I've been learning more and more every time. How you feel about it?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, there's the Sketchy Lines crew. We kind of it kind of evolved just from a bunch of friends like to ride every single weekend, and we'd always be looking for, hey, where are we going to ride? How are we going to get together? But then there would always be like newer riders or people that maybe just didn't have a group to ride with, and we'd always make sure that we try to invite those folks as well too, because I do believe in the mountain biking community. I think it's very open arms, and I think they definitely want to bring in people for all skill levels, bring them in safely, making sure they're learning how to not only ride well but how to maintain the trails properly, bike safety. Obviously, when we're riding in numbers, we have if somebody gets hurt or an accident or something like that, you have somebody that can help you. So we really wanted to just make sure that people that are out there had a good group, they could ride with, friendly guys, all skill levels, anywhere from beginners on up to advanced. And I'd agree with Oz. I mean, I've gotten so much better just riding with them. I got the real fast guys, we got guys that can jump, and you kind of just learn little bits and pieces from everybody. So it's definitely good. And if you're in Central Valley or anything and you'd like to kind of join us, just hit us up on Instagram, and you're more than welcome to join us sometime.
How are you feeling about winter is coming up, and that means that 007 trail near Bass Lake is going to be open very soon?
That 007, for those who don't know, is probably the marquee trail here in the Central Valley. I mean, everybody loves that trail. Again, it's one of those things, it's got different sections where it's got a little bit of everything. You got like the higher sections are more rocky and wooded, then the lower sections are like fast and flowy. So we all get excited for that because there's some climbing involved in that, and so during the summer it can get pretty hot, so we don't necessarily hit it as much, plus we're all trying to peak. But yeah, the fall time and also spring when it's a little bit cooler, and obviously the winter time, that's when we really start to hit 007. So you'll start seeing the parking lot getting more and more full every weekend, and more riders traveling up the hill. So if you haven't tried 007, do it. It's just a blast. You'll love it.
Sometimes we're pretty lucky, and we have a shuttle, or a friend of us dish shuttle, and we just help him with the gas. We usually do like couple runs, depending how we feel that day, and depending who's available. And sometimes we just decide to pedal. I'm really bad pedaling up, but I still enjoy it. And it's nothing more enjoyable to be with your friends, somebody that you understand, and once in a while we open up a little about our personal life, but mostly is about bikes. Yeah. Some of them drink. I don't. For the ones that know me in the past, I used to drink a lot, but I regret it now because I didn't put my bike career, I will say it like that, on the next level. But everybody's free to do whatever they want. For me right now, it's working what I'm doing, and I really enjoy it. Mostly the ride with new people, and meet different people all the time. What I can say, I'm living the dream.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
All right. Group. So now we're gonna do a little run downhill over here. I have another friend over there. We're gonna try to make an interview to him. He's pretty new. He's been riding with us like handful times, but he's pretty excited about it. So we're gonna see what he says about it, and we're gonna go down right now. Okay. All right. Cool. Let's do it. I'm gonna make sure to open my suspension first. Usually I make that mistake and I'm going downhill and the bike is just bouncing.
Go for it. I'll follow.
Okay. All right. Always fun to be riding, clear my mind a lot. This little section is super fast. Yeah, as like I said, the section is really short, but always fun to hit it. I'm really happy to be riding my bike. I can't wait the day to bring my son. Look at this guy right there.
Worried about you guys up there for a second. I was like, oh no. It's called John. Oh, Marcus. Oh yeah. Yeah. We just went down him and Vicente is his name.
Oh, yeah,
So I'm doing a video, you know,
I'm gonna ride.
for riding with us. I would like you introduce yourself as a new rider and tell us how you feel riding with the Scheduling crew and how you feel all this mountain biking and seeing in the Central Valley.
Well, I love riding with Scheduling. I'm Justin Heron. I love riding with Oz and the crew. Everybody's very welcoming, and you know, I'm definitely a beginner in the sense of I haven't ridden in a long time. They make me feel very welcome. I enjoy exploring new places, and everybody's just out to have a good time, and there's no pressure. And yeah, I'm really enjoying riding with everybody.
How you feel about China Peak?
I actually really like China Peak. Definitely want to get my skills up for next summer. And you know, everybody says if you can ride there, you can ride Mammoth and all that. So definitely feel like I will be getting a season pass for myself up there next year and try to go up there as much as possible.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I was talking about earlier with Andy. China Peak is one of those places that like prepare you for everything.
Yeah, definitely teach me how to stay back on my feet. You know, look where I'm going. It's loose, it's flowy. There's jumps, there's crashes. Has some of everything.
How your family feels about China Peak? When they say your family is because one day you brought all your family there and
Yeah.
you guys would have just
my
chilling
oldest
there.
daughter, she'll probably join me next summer out there. My fiance, she's nervous about me riding, but mainly riding by myself. She feels very comfortable that I'm up there, and I'm usually riding with